All right, Meaner Neener, as I promised, here's my video on making Thai curry. So I got the sauce going already, and that's the most important part. So here's what I use. So curry paste is the most important thing. I like these types. I get these at usually Asian groceries or some kind of ethnic shops, ethnic markets. But you can also get these at Publix. These work pretty good. But I kind of like using these little cans because I just dump it all in there in one shot. And then, that's the right amount of spice for me. And the most important thing is coconut milk here. I use 3 cans of that. This you can get at Publix. And there's an international aisle, most Publixes now. And I'm about to add my food stuff. So I like baby corn, which is also right next to the coconut milk at Publix. And I like water chestnuts. Today I'm actually experimenting because I usually always make chicken with this. I put chicken in here. One time I did tofu for some friends, but I'm actually using salmon because I have a freezer full of salmon and I didn't feel like making a run to Costco and all that for more chicken. So got a bunch of salmon. I'm gonna try it out. So when you're making your sauce, you dump in the coconut milk first, right? I put in 3 cans. Dump it in there. Then you dump in your curry powder, dump it in there, mix it till you get this color. You need to keep mixing because it's gonna be chunky. Break up the chunks, mix it, swirl, swirl. And then what I do is I taste it. I take my spoon and taste it, see how I like it. And then brown sugar. I add brown sugar enough to balance out because without the sugar, it might be a little bit sour, a little bit bitter, whatever. So I taste it, see how it is, and then I add the brown sugar, add enough to balance till I get the flavor I like. You can add as much or as little as you wish, right? You can, if you want, you just go straight with the curry powder paste and the milk, and if you like that flavor, let it rip. That's totally up to you. I put a couple pinches of brown sugar, and it's usually what works for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump the fish in. I usually cut the stuff up. Like if I make chicken, I'll cut it in pieces. But with this, salmon's pretty not as dense as chicken, so I'm just gonna let it rip. And hopefully it doesn't take too long to cook. And I'm gonna add in my baby corn here. Yeah. I strained it already. So I'm just gonna pop it in there, bam. And my chestnuts. Now I currently have my stove set to medium, and I'm just gonna mix this in there and let it rip for a while. So stir this around, get everything inside there. With all the ingredients in mind, probably should have added a 4th can of coconut milk, but sure. They have 2 types of coconut milk, by the way. This is the whole fat, they also have non-fat. I prefer the whole fat, but you can put non-fat if you like. I've never tried it, but I'm sure it's probably good too. I just like the flavor of that the whole fat gives. Basically, so that's the whole gist in a nutshell. Throw the lid on, let it go. If you do stovetop, it takes about an hour or 2 to cook because it's basically you just want to cook whatever meat you use. Like in this case, I'm cooking the fish, but if I was cooking chicken, I'll let it go for about an hour and a half or so until it gets fully cooked. But basically, you cook it as long as you need to make the meat or whatever you use well done. The time I use tofu cooks really fast. I made probably within an hour it was cooked. So, yeah, and if you don't like any of that, you can just put in the vegetables or add your own vegetables along with these or whatever you want and let that rip. I'm sure that cooks pretty fast, but that's basically the gist of Thai curry. The type of curry depends on the paste. So I use massaman for shiggles, but they also have Penang. There's red and green. See, red and green, and there's a few other types. Like I said, any of those ethnic markets will have a ton of these types of curry cans, and I love those. So basically it. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. And yeah, but this is my recipe in a nutshell. Bye.